What would you say your advice would be to somebody who actually wants to start learning a language?
I would definitely strategize or look at a strategy, look at people that have done things in the past, and to get to the level that they're at, and look at different learning methods. I talk with, like I said, I talk with Connie about that a lot, and and know that even if you're a beginner, you can have an advanced mindset, and that's very important to have. And I had this math equation that I just remembered that I want to talk about, and it's the equation of what it means to be a perpetual beginner. So being a perpetual beginner is consistency minus intensity minus challenge. That's a
Hmm.
perpetual beginner. Okay, so in the language learning community, we talk about being consistent, but we don't talk a lot about being having the right intensity or the right challenge, because you should always be challenging yourself to get to the next level. So what happens, and I know I'm talking about Duolingo because that's my experience. I'm thankful for Duolingo. It has been I mean, it has helped me to be serious about Spanish. It was something that was a good start for myself. But I think that there's a Duolingo trap that happens, and I don't think it's just with Duolingo. I think it's with other beginner material as well, where you start to you get excited about being on a beginner program for like 1,000 days or 2,000 days or more, and
Yeah.
to me it, I was talking with this with my language motivational partner Connie again, and she was saying like it's like someone that lifts a 1 pound weight for 1,000 days. And are you
Mm.
going to be a bodybuilder lifting a 1 pound weight? I mean, when are you going to watch a YouTube video in your target language? When are you going to go to an all Spanish environment or something like that, like a Spanish church or something like that? When are you going to um, be able to read your first book in Spanish? But so you need to challenge yourself, and it might be like, oh, it's a little bit difficult, it's a little bit uncomfortable or whatever, but it's okay if you make mistakes, it's okay if you don't understand everything. The bigger issue than if you don't understand everything is if you are challenging yourself, and then you just give yourself time to spend those first 1,000 hours, and over time you're going to get better. I didn't know. I looked at the first book I read, El Camino Cristo. I was like, oh wow, this is like a huge book. It's really big and all of this, um, but now I'm almost about to be finished with a book that's like 700 and maybe 80 pages. I should be
Wow.
finishing that. Um, I should be finishing that hopefully like on Sunday. But that will be my eighth book in Spanish that I have read. I had a bigger goal to read more books this year, but I'm a little bit behind on that goal. But at the same time, I've literally read over 1 million words as well. So that's what I'll say.
Impressive.
And also it's important to put yourself in an encouraging environment. Um, Now, I live in Oklahoma, and where I specifically live, there's not a lot of, I would say, a lot of diversity as far as people from other countries and all of this, and people that are interested in learning a language. But the nice thing about the internet is that you can connect with people that have similar interests as yourself. And so it's very important to have that encouragement. I think sometimes the reason why we stop is not because we can't do something or whatever, or we don't have the ability to do something. It's sometimes we need the encouragement, we need that motivation to continue, and then we need people to actually believe in us as well. And then when we have those type of things, then it's easier for us to continue on the path as well.